my people, I greet you. This is Wahala Dey Abroad. Thank you. All right, today is going to be very, very loud because if you look at the studio right now, you can see that I have some new faces. These new faces they came with fire. The car fire they carry, I don't know. When I fire of Wahala fire, no, it's not solution fire. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I have some people in our midst that we, go deeper, like the prophet we God call or gonna call them. But before I move on, let me just introduce my clique so that I will know say today na fire. First of all, I would like to start with my brother, former rapper. He was a rapist and
rapist.
He was a rapist. He was rapping. He started rapping with Tupac. That time when rap be wiggy war or wiggy di. No. So when rap called change to he called say no, this cannot work for me. Make some noise for Mr. Kenneth Iloba, aka Mr. Lowe's. How far now?
I agree to you.
You still rap?
I still sing.
You still sing? Now sing or rap?
Anyone.
Now hobby now. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, she's now our customer for this place. People have been calling and say, can you see the Nigerians don't help Nigerians? I don't know where she come from. She has to change her friends. She has to change her circle of friends right now. Because Nigerians, what she see, not the help her. She fine where. Make some noise from the queen from Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, Precious Muller.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, she's also an actress too. She can act. I don't know. Now, if I to be an actor, I'd like to act with her. Just say she's my wife for the movie.
Oh, really?
Go sweet, yeah, go really sweet. Look at it, say you may not kiss the bride. Say me not kiss the bride. I don't know. Say I say possible to do movie. I don't want to act as a kitman first because you die as a kitman for your career. I want to start as a lover boy like Jim Mike.
Oh my God.
That part is a kiss. Oh, this is a family show.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, this young man is a comedian. He's very funny from Nigeria Delta. He has been in the US since the day they founded the US. Make some noise for my brother from another mother, MC King Boston. Oshari Afana, Mavo.
Gallant.
Were Mure.
Never leave. So Wahala Dey, thank you for having me.
Welcome, brother, man. Thank you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this other young man is somebody that is not new in the industry. He's a veteran. He's a legend. This guy can sing. This guy sing, demon disappear. When this guy put to sing, my last year's show, he was there. I played for him. But it was singing for Jesus. I was feeling the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, the only guy where Maga they pay. The only guy where they collect from Maga. People say he's controversial. I say, no, you don't understand him. We understand this young man because this young man, he did deep, very, very deep with insights. Make some noise for the one and only Kelly and some. My brother, how far now?
I think
it's that Kedu. I'll be already got it.
I'm on this introduction and world class. Yeah.
Welcome, brother.
So much, man. Thank you.
Welcome, brother. Lastly, today, ladies and gentlemen, this woman is somebody I know many, many years ago. I can say some people God does bring to your life as a backbone. This woman, one of my sponsors for Enter the Laughter. This woman, they buy a ticket. Like say she buy toothbrush for her children. So, gentlemen, she's the CEO of Parental Care, one of her partners. Make some noise for Mrs. Minister Joy Udoro.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Mrs. Minister, very shy woman. What she, mama, she not shy to come to money. You are watching Wahala Dey Abroad. My name is Edo Charles. Please follow us on all our social media and those platforms and subscribe to Edo Charles TV. Share the link, comment, and click the notification button. This next story happens in Alabama. True life story. What happened? This Nigerian guy came to school in Alabama. Right? This guy comes to school. Now, for Nigeria, in all these boys, all these court boys, now be for Nigeria. Came to Alabama, this argument with this African American guy. Said, do you know who I am? I be court guy for Nigeria, blah, 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 blah. Because he's a strong man, he beat this American boy. He beat her away. Just a big boy. See, they argue over a lady or something. So this boy went back home. When they also did not say as a student can do some few hours of work in a week. When they work, this guy came there with pew and give him ta.
Oh.
This guy died. This guy came here when I was student EBO. Now, I'm not saying you left Nigeria to come do your master's in America. You understand? All your madness of you are a cultist, you are this, you not end there. You now brought this, you can't go fight people where not send you message. You know, if you guy have fought a Nigerian or African who will say, okay, I will live it for God. African Americans, they if you mess with them, they'll mess you up. You understand? Those guys, they will tell you as it is. They don't cover things up. You know, that's why I tell people, if you are dating African American or you married one, be careful. If you lie to them and they don't like it, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of guy now, Solo, the guy from Delta State, from your state.
Not be from my part of Delta State.
The guy's a robo guy, I was told.
Maybe not counterfeit robo.
Okay, so what do you have to say about this guy now?
I think it's the orientation, because a lot of people can speak pidgin. So now the orientation. So when people enter this country, right, you have to watch first. They say when fowl go new places, they stand with one leg. You can't think, oh, because I be this for Nigeria, I be number one for there, you can't be number one for here. You know, so the guy got a very wrong orientation, and I land on where they. That's the best thing. So anybody that is coming, let them know, say, hey, you don't thief for supermarket before. Not try I'm here, go enter record. You don't do this. So the guy not get good orientation coming to this country, and that was what ended his life.
Kelly. If you say you look like a person B-pop, what is what cut is for you?
I don't think it might be orientation. No, it also might not be orientation. There are fraternities in America here, right? Good. But what people join fraternities for are different. Some people join, like in Nigeria, some people join fraternities because they were oppressed. Like you couldn't just walk freely in your school. You couldn't have a girlfriend. You couldn't eat in any canteen you wanted. You couldn't go eat okwa in that corner because that side is, if you want. So you have to only eat Indomie because this is the part that you can be around that there's general people. If you want to go really sit down and drink, and you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people. So there's a purpose. So when you're mixing with people, they say when you go to Rome, you behave like Romans. There are some people that still came here and beat some other guy, and the guy couldn't come to shoot them with a pistol. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is, like, what is more valuable to you? Is it life, or is it cultism? You know, cultism. Some cult people did it. So many cult people don't help people now. So many cultism be about helping, like trying to free the oppressors. There's some people that they don't like to see you being oppressed. Like somebody will say, landlord, because you're Yoruba or you're Igbo, because you're Bini, you cannot live in this area. We don't do that. Some people are really against that. That's how the original cultism started. But some people join this thing just because they want to be killing people. You know what I mean? So it depends on this guy. I don't know what his orientation was. What did he think he was doing? What did he think if he goes there to fight the guy? You know, you might fight somebody. The person might not be confrontational too. But you might fight somebody, the person, maybe the way you take point the guy just looking and say, oh, man, this thing was just too bad. I got to come back. And then it just depends. But generally, violence is not encouraged. Violence has never led to anything reasonable.
You see, so thank you. You see why I said orientation? It boils down to everything you just said. When you come here, they have to let you know again, say, hey, if you steal, it's going to be in your record. If you fight, this is what it's going to be. So everything is still the
Do they even let you know?
Like, you met people, it didn't fall from sky when you get to this country. Like, when I get to this country, a lot of people that work as nurse, just like you said, people told her, oh, go and work as nurse, go and work as nurse. That was why she went to work as nurse. So when that person came to this country, I can bet you that he met some people that even, told him, don't do this, don't do that. Even
you
the
will
school
meet
he
your
went
type,
to.
birds of the same feather. You meet your type of people.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Lopes, I see that guy now. Is it family problem or the guy is he has a I don't know.
The guy time don't reach.
You don't borrow a line, I mean.
And time don't reach. So what I would say is learn to walk away. No matter the fight or no matter the quarrel, just walk away.
That's it.
And America is a place where it takes just seconds, and that's it. They will introduce you to Jesus really fast. Yep. So when you see somebody who's being confrontational, just walk away. Go to your car and drive off. I've encountered one in Walmart. I didn't do anything. just look. Hey, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking? I turned my face and I walked away.
Because you know that before you came here, they sold family land for you to come here.
No, they didn't sell family land for me.
Yeah.
I came here based on choice.
So basically, you know what your
Yes.
aim is. Yeah,
Yes.
you know.
So
Okay.
that guy, they don't press button.
Mama, I know you've never been a courtist before. You know nothing about courtist, but I know you advise that young man as your younger brother. In case somebody's watching you now that, hey, what do I need to do? I'm a courtist in Nigeria. They feel like, say, I be a year, or what's the courtist? Or I know that name. Who be a courtist
Just
here?
use courtist. They don't need to call their.
If I say beating, they don't believe.
Okay, sorry, you're not competing me on my bone, not strong.
Yes, so
So, Mama, what do you think about this guy who came and was doing Photron?
Like what my brother here said, it has to do with orientation. They know lecturing well. So you go
I know she won't have much to say because none of them.
you go get proper lecturing for heaven
If he did,
or wherever you go.
Pressure,
You know, yeah.
that guy.
I mean, I guess it has something to do with ego.
Pride.
Yeah.
do you know who I
Maybe
am?
the guy was really wrong. Maybe the guy he beat up was really, really wrong.
You walk away.
Yeah, exactly
Like
what he
he
said.
said, you
So-
just walk away.
But this means me recently, right? If you assault me, I walk away, I call the cops. But if you use your mouth to cost me something, I go use my mouth to cost you back.
Not
Because
necessarily.
recently, the lady called me a fool recently. By the time I finish my own episode,
I know you know.
when I finish episode, give this woman, and she says, feel and say, man, you don't call grown up man fool. You know what I'm saying? That one, I don't say my mouth because my mouth, I be good roaster as a comedian. And if I can laugh now,
I don't laugh.
I smile. I just imagine.
I'll be good. I'm the king of spontaneity when it comes to comedy. If you call me fool, I will come with you as a foolish person. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, if somebody call you a fool, they must have been more foolish. Because how can you deal with a fool for a long time before you realize that person is a fool? You're more stupid than the person you call a fool. It's just a pity that one ended up. That one came and shot because we go through similar things like this in this country, because I've been in a situation where somebody looked at me and asked me, how did you come to this country? And I said, how do you mean? He said, no, I'm just asking, how did you come to? I said, well, I slept and I woke up and I found myself here.
Simple.
Good one. And she liked, really? I said, yes. And she said, oh, it's like you got an accent. I said, you too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much I have to squint my ears to hear what you're saying? We face that every time. There are ways that you can answer them. It's just that the guy was not, probably the other guy was like, has said something. Yeah, my husband has been in the filling station and one guy walked up to him and said black monkey and spat on him, and my husband just entered his car and left and called me. Says, see these people, crazy people, they don't start to.
The man no say get what for us.
Say, baby, I dey come house. So
And
See their life.
You know, but like he said, you just have to know how to. But if it's someone that's like, speed for me, you know that the ego thing comes in, pride and like a whole me. You slap the person and you don't know, say, as you slap, I don't go inside car, and it's easy, and they can claim mental health.
Yes.
And that's it.
So quick one again. Thank you because of our time. I have to still quick talk about it. Also, Russian quickly. Raising kids in America is something that every parents in America they struggle with. There's a young man who got a scholarship to go to California. True life story. And the guy got there, and just a bad gang. They go rob 7-Eleven, and you know the 7-Eleven carry chakabula. Shoot you to finish the picking. He's a Nigerian kid. You understand? So now, the man is accusing the wife, oh, you did your kid well. I don't know, but it's crazy. So now, as a Nigerian parent in America, you understand, how do you balance work, your children, and your marriage? If you're not married, you have kids. How do you balance work and your kids? So most on this table, most of our kids are still young. This is the way they are really forming. How do you balance work so that we no go born children, we no go know, say the right thing to do when you know they. Yes, and Major, I come to you first. Say,
I'm going to say this, and what I'm going to say might offend some people, but I'm just going to say it. It is hard in this country as a husband and wife for you to train your child or your children the right way, and two of you are working. I'm sorry, but one has to be at home to train that child or train those children.
Raise them well.
Raise them well. Be the structure why the other one is out there. But the reason why we are having
50-50.
our children, and I'm sorry to say this, because a lot of women, when I say these things, they're like, oh, don't talk like that. You are encouraging men. I like, no, it's not encouraging men to be lazy or encouraging men to be hardworking. It has nothing to do like that. The reason why we women, I say we women because I'm a woman, I'm not a man. The reason why we women...
Thank God for telling us.
Yeah. The reason
us.
why we women, we expect that, as a man, you have to work, you have to do this in the house, you have to do, because where we come from, that's the mentality. But we need to understand that what happens in Nigeria, the way we train, in Nigeria, the whole community trains your child. You're not the only one. If your child mess up, as you tell the neighbor, they give a slap. As another person, they come and so. And everybody, they train the pikin. But in America, it's not like that. Nobody's going to, you don't have anybody to take your child to. You don't. You want to do nanny? I wish you luck. The money that your husband is working or you are working is what you guys are going to be using to pay the nanny. And what's the point? And the structure you want to give your child, you cannot. So this is where I come to the table. Now I have my husband, me. Okay, what do? We have 3 kids. And this is our plan. This is what we want. This is the idea. This is what we want to do. Okay, now what do? Who brings in more? If my husband brings in more and his job, there is flexibility. There are chances that I know that he can fly and support the family. I will stay back and be a structure for my family and build my home. Now, if I am the woman, I am bringing more. It takes a lot for the man to say, you know what, baby, go and fly. I will stay and take care of the house.
Wait.
But no, let me say this. The problem we have, women, is we don't appreciate the sacrifice our men put in, because what comes to our head,
God bless you for that.
He's not working. But you forget that
It is his responsibility.
that thing he's doing, you can do it. The reason why you are selling in your business is because he's doing that. Because if he doesn't do that and he goes and starts doing the factory job, that dream, you're not going to actualize it. You're going to be in a house, unhappy housewife, raising unhappy children. So a man gives you his shoulder and tells you, baby, fly, and I'm going to be here. And when you are there, he becomes trash. That is why we have children, that we raise children and they become problems to us. Because why? We have mothers that are destroying these kids and letting them know, don't be like your father. But you forgot that that is the man that took care of that child. And you are who you are today because that man paused his life for the family and allowed you to grow. So I would say that.
Can I answer pray for you?
So I would say
so that come for you.
I say this a lot, and a lot of women in my talk, when I do talk shows, and they are like, no, you always do the. I'm like, no. What is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. We women should learn to give men kudos. In America here, the system favors women more than it favors men.
God bless you.
That is the truth. A woman has, out of 10, a woman has high potentials to prosper, to be wealthy than a man. So why don't we use this beauty, this gift God has given us, and stand by our man and just train these children very well? And you see, when you go like that, my kids, when I go to work in the morning, it's a normal thing. Mommy, you leave very early and whatever. My husband does what he needs to do and all that. There is no differentiation in the home. My kids know that daddy has to do this, mommy has to do this. The reason why we are raising those children that are ruthless and don't have respect is because we're having mothers telling them, your father just sits down at home and drink. That's all he does. Let him go
what
and
if
work.
he
It
does?
stems from the home. It stems from the home.
Yeah.
No matter what your man is doing, you shouldn't tell that to your kids because that's not a good thing.
Take
But
your
what
kids
if,
out of
what
it.
if the
But at the
kid
same time-
sees it anyway?
If they see it, tell them no. That's not. Don't mind your dad. Your dad was just doing something.
It's
It's not
whatever
because you're
they
protecting the
see,
man.
Whatever they
It's
see,
because
you give it a
They're
body.
going to magnify whatever you tell them.
But you're talking about just drink. You've never talked about
wait,
man
whatever
that
it
beats
is.
his
Guys,
wife
whatever
in front
it
of the
is.
kids.
Hold on, please. Excuse me, please.
That's abuse.
That's abuse.
That's a different
That's a
one.
different one.
It's a
No,
package.
No, it's a different. Let me.
No, it's a different one. It's different. When a man starts abusing, for me, when a man gets to a point where he starts abusing the woman, hitting the woman, that's a point
in
where
front
you
of his
like
kids.
in front of the kids. That's a no-no.
different. That's demonic.
okay.
That's demonic.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's
At that
demonic.
point, we have to like, you know what? It's not healthy for the kids.
Yes.
So you have to take your kids out of that situation.
I've been in a situation whereby I've seen a situation whereby I was in a place where a lady was fighting with her man, and the kids were around. She was shouting and screaming on the phone. I'm like, you don't do that where your kids are. Doesn't make any sense. You understand? You're like, no, they're okay. No, they are watching. Kids led by
They are
example.
not okay. Yeah.
Kids
You're
led by example.
damaging them.
Yes. So let me hear from Mr. MC Kimboston.
All right, thank you. Madam Joy, you did very well. Thank you. I want to clap for you. But
Yes, let's clap for us. Very deep because you're a good woman.
you went very well.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Your
That's
type
what
not
the
day,
guy
your type
likes.
scarce.
I like. It's not what guys like. When we
That is
try
true.
to focus on the conversation, you don't attack men all the time. It's not good.
Hey,
No, it's
anytime
not
you guys are going to watch this show, not until I experience something better. Right now, I'm gonna keep
Sister,
talking
not be
about
every
my.
man go hurt
I
you.
don't. I'm not saying
Okay,
I
guys,
don't
let's-
really
let's-
care.
let's-
But what I'm
let's
just trying,
continue.
what I'm
Okay,
trying
sorry,
to
sorry
say
now. I was
is,
just joking.
Okay, it's okay.
Can I say sorry?
you can't expect nothing better. If you whatever I'm experience is what you're gonna hear
Okay.
whenever
Okay.
you watch
Okay.
the show. you
Okay.
know?
Yes, thank
All
you.
right. Let me leave you.
Wait, did you say that whatever you're
Listen,
experiencing? Hold on.
Let me leave you now. You.
Wait. Sorry. Did you say that whatever you experience when we on the show?
Is what you will
So I
hear.
give you money before the show now. We said go happy. We'll give you money for the show.
I should give you money.
We'll give
on
you
the
money now before the show.
Yeah.
100K, so we'll be happy.
So that I know go show us the
No,
thing.
sure.
But if everybody's
still need to
bad,
talk,
if
though.
everybody's
But
bad,
then-
doesn't it mean that it might be your fault?
No,
If
it's
every
not
single
my
person-
fault. Some people are just unlucky.
Guys,
No.
wait. Hello.
Oh, please.
Thank you. Calm down. Calm down. Calm
Bring it
down.
on. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Reshimula.
Yes.
Can I please stop? I'm the one continuing this show now. Let's make it radical.
I'm only
That's-
hailing her
You know,
now.
please stop. Thank you very much. Let's hear from Kim Boston so that we don't get it right away.
All right. So, Madam Joy, I appreciate your opinion and your input and stuff like that. One thing I always want to tell everybody: husband and wife should always be a team in disciplining the kids. You see some men go discipline the kids, the woman will start attacking the man right there. Not beat my pikin, no. That child belongs to both of us, 23 to form the 46 chromosomes, right? So now, if you as a man and a woman, husband and wife, I said communication the first time. Communication include, I want to buy salt, or we're going to buy salt, everything. You guys are talking about it. Then you don't wait for your kids to mess up before you talk to them. Let's say the way we saw this one now, this boy went to steal and kill somebody. I will go home and bring my 3 kids and talk to them about it, why they should not do it. I don't wait for that bad thing to happen
Yeah.
before I want to start advising my kids. Every time I'm with my kids, every week, we have to have a topic that we're going to talk about.
Absolutely.
Because when it happened and you're trying to tell them, it becomes like, oh, daddy talks too much. But if you're telling them before it happens, when they see it and before you start talking to them, they already know that I messed up. So we don't have to wait to get it to that point. You can be working 2 to 10, 10 to 2, as long as you and your wife are working together. It's like a timetable, because you already know this country is not giving the parent enough disciplinary authorities over the kids. So if the mama say, the beginning say, I want ice cream, the mama say no, the papa is going to say no too.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, go and tell your mom, go and tell your father. So nobody's taking side. Then the kids know that if anything happened, I'm falling back to these people. So that is one of the things that I will advise. Then how do you two talk to each other? if these two people don't have respect from themselves, the husband and wife don't have respect for themselves, the kids are learning something from outside.
They start taking sides.
Yeah, they start learning things from outside. The things that you're supposed to teach your child, they start learning it from outside. And before you know it, your child is his thief. Whatever thing they're doing, you're not going to know because you guys are not together.
Thank you very much. Mr. Kenneth, let me quickly from you so I can go to the next story.
Yes, so, well, all I can say from what everybody has said, first of all, thank you, Miss
Joy,
Miss Joy.
the new customer
Yes.
from me.
Most of the problems that I've realized, it comes from the women. The way the things they tell their kids about their father.
When they are bitter. When they are bitter.
Yeah, when they are bitter, it's really bad. And there's something I want to talk about. It's very, very important. And it's happening now in America. And people back home needs to be aware of this. What most women do now in America is they will bring their husband and their kids to the US. When they are tired of the man, they want to leave the marriage. They would find ways to put domestic violence in that man's name.
That's my next story.
And when they put that domestic violence, they will use that as an opportunity to become a citizen via VAWA. So USCIS, ICE, and all government agencies need to investigate VAWA in America properly because they are using VAWA to destroy men in this country. And not just destroying men, they are destroying the men's livelihood, putting those men in depression. That is why you see that most men, they won't buy themselves and buy their wife.
Thank you very much. now that you have said it, now let me just move to the next stories. Yeah. Before I say that, before I would say that, the thing is this, right? There are some men and women who violently abuse their spouse in America. So if you have evidence, you understand, you can show it. But if there's no evidence, it's different. I've seen a situation where woman slap man.
Yes.
Me, I don't collect slap before.
The police and the system.
Wait, let me land, please, let me land. I don't collect slap before. I don't go hospital. I don't get police reports. I get video. I don't evidence. I don't see. There's the lady I know in Dallas. I hope she's forgive me with this one. I've seen where man abuse woman to the point that he will bring a woman to the house in this Dallas and tell the lady to go outside because now he fight for this lady. Yes, that man will go outside. The man will deal with woman on top bed. I don't see this man beat this woman. I see Mark. Well, I know this guy. What's happening now? Some people are just being proud, arrogant. Now to my next story. I saw it on Facebook, right? A man said he brought his wife to London. In fact, they came to London. Husband and wife came to London. Now, this woman started attending churches and making friends. This woman caught herself. I'm sorry, video. Caught herself in 6 places. Called police and told the police that now this man I caught her for we played.
Wow.
Yes, it's on Facebook. I can still get my phone. Now this man was sent out from the house he bought. You understand? And now the man was talking on Facebook. I saw the video there. So now, look about what you said. It did happen. Why women would like to destroy man? I have today I was telling myself, I said, how come that in 1 minute you are the love of my life? In 1 minute, I will sing your praise. Igwe, my king of my zanga. In 1 minute, you are both men and women. No? Then the next 20 minutes, they will hate you so bad that they won't mind to go to the depth of the sea to see you go down.
Go down.
Because your karma is calling for you.
It's not karma. No.
It's karma.
It's not karma.
Trust me,
No.
it's your karma.
No. It's not karma.
It's your
Wait.
karma.
Listen.
It's not karma.
See, it's not karma.
Yes,
It's not karma.
See,
I don't
again,
agree.
Yes, it is.
It's not. Let me explain. It could be karma. It could be karma, right?
Or maybe a warning for you.
No. Listen.
Either one.
You see,
You want to warn somebody with razor blades on your like?
Oh,
Is that
I'm
karma?
not
Is that
talking
karma?
about that. What I'm trying to say is you will have a good woman. You would start a relationship with a good woman or get into, try to create a family. Lie to this person that you want a family with this
Man,
person.
this lie. This
And then
person will do you
end
well.
up-
What do you do?
No, what I'm trying to say is the truth.
No.
You know, you would lie to
Whoever-
this person, do all these
wait.
things,
Yeah, bitter
and
past
then you
bitter
turn
cola.
around
Wait, Joy, wait,
and go marry somebody else.
Wait, listen,
You beat her past bitter cola.
listen,
Huh?
You
wait,
beat her past bitter cola.
wait.
I am bitter, but
Wait,
not.
wait.
That's not what I'm
Pressure.
using to talk.
Pressure, wait.
What I'm trying to say is, you cannot expect something better when
Pressure
you just
Mula.
did someone else's wrong.
Pressure
But that's
Mula.
not the question.
And then
though.
you come here and
Pressure
act
Mula.
like, oh my God.
Preshimula.
Yes.
But in this situation, the
Wait,
man,
wait, please, wait, guy, wait. I want to say that God, whoever is that human being,
I'm done.
that human being will offend my sister, may God judge you.
Amen.
No,
May God
it's
judge you.
already judged.
It's already judged.
Don't worry.
Because let me say
I've already
that,
seen
see,
it.
there's a difference between karma and wickedness.
Yeah,
Yes,
wickedness, karma is the
Wait,
same
no,
thing.
let me land. The people,
Karma is a scam. It's not like karma.
wait, so
There's
that's your
nothing like karma.
please,
Yours
guys,
is coming too.
wait.
Because if you don't believe it, obviously you're doing the same hurt to other people that makes you believe that you will never come across karma. If you say it's a scam.
Karma is a scam because
Okay,
people
okay.
that hurt
hey,
people,
it's okay.
people
We
who
go
hurt,
back.
wait,
to
wait,
the
let me-
let me say
violence.
something. Let me say
Okay.
something. People who hurt people, right, in this world, intentionally, they never get what they deserve. That's why I say karma.
No,
is a
they
scam.
do get what they
You know what I'm saying?
deserve.
Guys,
They don't get what they
But
deserve.
they get enough time to play.
pressure, please, hold on. Please, let's come back.
Yeah.
I'm still the one coordinating this event, this show, podcast. Thank you very much. Tension, high blood pressure, calm down. Now, please, this is my point, right? What you said is true. There is karma. Like you said, there's no karma. Because if there is karma, all those people like some country where they invade other countries, they buy children, they kill people, they will live long. After one can say, listen, when Bible talk say, somebody wish not to live. But if you do, you not go born again, God go forgive him. And what will happen?
No, that's
Wait,
not
let me come. Let me land. Please
Let him
don't.
land.
Please let me. Don't interrupt me.
letting you
Please,
land.
yes. So karma day. Some people are just evil. A man who is treating his wife bad, who tell his wife go outside and bring another woman into the house. You understand? Beat that woman is facing a karma. Karma for what? Which karma is she facing? No, I'm coming. Please don't interrupt me. This lady got married in Dallas here, right? The husband will bring another woman come house. I know this story very well. You understand? Treat her bad. She dey cry. She get belly. Which karma is she facing? It's not karma. So people are,
I'm not saying that. That's why guys are so slow.
because
They are very slow. You guys are so slow when people are talking to you.
Wahala Dey Abroad, though.
Saying that she's experiencing karma. Because I say karma, now all of a sudden your head wave up to her.
So you're just gonna sit there and still generalize.
No, what
man.
I'm trying to say, I'm going to his
Why are
point.
you saying
He
we're slow,
said,
though?
because a lot of guys are slow. Let's just
If
put
a
it
lot
that
of guys
way.
are slow, like
Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to him.
Okay, let her finish. Okay,
What
no
I'm
problem.
trying to
That's
say,
not-
when you said that, how is she experiencing karma?
Yes.
My point is, just because you buying an iPhone from somewhere, right? You didn't steal the money. You worked hard for it. You don't have any trace of stealing or hurting anyone to get that money. And then they buy you use it to buy something from someone, and they chose to give you something that is not working. They basically just walked away with your money, right? That's another way of devil dragging you into something. And it just keep going round and round and round. It's not karma. It's your behavior after somebody do you wrong that determines if you're going to receive your own karma as well. It's not.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. Mama Joy, I have a question.
Oh.
If let's say I'm a guy, right? Woman A is devil. Woman B is devil. Woman C is devil.
Wow.
Woman D is devil. Woman E is devil. Woman this is devil. You understand? I'm not the devil.
No.
No, I'm the devil.
Something
No.
has to be wrong with
Because
you.
is it? Let me
No,
explain.
no,
Is
no.
that I have bad choice of choosing?
Okay, let
Exactly.
me say this.
Okay, let's hear from.
Okay. I'm just going to give this illustration. This is a phone. There's a phone. You see? It fits, right?
Yes.
Like them attracts like them.
Mm-hmm.
Wood cannot, you
Cannot
bring a
iron.
magnet, it cannot attract to wood. So if the devils keep coming to you, there's something in you that's attracting them to you.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's just simple. If I carry a bent stick and a straight stick, I can't tie them together because there's still going to be that space. So unfortunately, if the wrong guys are always coming to you, check
It's
yourself.
called desperation.
Check yourself. Something in you is attracting them to you.
Yes.
So most times when you probably there's this it's just like you go to the club every time where there are prostitutes there and you drink smoke igbo and all of that, and you come home, you're smelling, and you didn't smoke the igbo, but you come home, you're smelling of weed. I don't understand. What do you expect? You're going to smell of weed. And that's what, and somebody else that's passing that smokes weed, see you, can call you and say,
you want weed?
Guy, you want weed. Because you understand what I'm saying? So it's so for ladies that always complain that, I'm not saying this because, that always complain that, generalized issues, the men, I've had that a lot when we talk to a lot of girls. They say all men are useless, all men are dogs. I'm like, okay, so your father is one or your brother is one? Oh no, my brother is different. Why? The reason why you are calling them dogs is because you appear to them as a dog. So that is why you guys a dog cannot go and meet a lion and want to climb on top of the lion, even though they all have 4 feet that they walk on the ground.
Mama, open church.
So likeness, you attract your kind. So if you have the wrong people coming to meet you all the time and you're getting hurt repeatedly, it's time for you to go back to the wardrobe and ask yourself, why are you even meeting this kind of people? Some of them because money or something. Why are you always attracting this kind of people?
Yeah.
Once you can fix that, it's automatic. The kind of people that will come to you will be different because why? You have fixed something. So that's how it works.
And if a guy,
before you continue, let me hear from Kelly.
Because if a guy, like what you're saying, if a guy is trying to meet you and you're trying to introduce somebody, they always say, "Oh, this girl, she likes this. She wants to travel. You just take her this." How do they know that it's what you want? Oh, so if you just buy her bag, say, okay, what if I just take her on the Vegas? That's what if she just wanted to go to Vegas since, then an evil guy decides to buy you a ticket and take you to Vegas to do the evil that he knows how to do. It's your problem that you didn't discern that this was an evil guy because you were distracted by what you were after.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
What I would say
if I'm not after money, right? If I'm not after money, I'm not going to be looking, because if I'm searching for money, so many people are going to front like they have the money.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But if I'm searching for values, if I'm searching for character, if those are things people can't deny. People can fake that they have money. People can also fake they have character, but those ones show quicker. But the people who have money are more likely to, people who have money who want to fake or who know that this is what you're looking for, they're more likely to deceive you, because how do you tell that someone has money? Because they're wearing a Gucci shirt? Or because they're wearing an original glasses? Is that what it is? So you're probably being distracted by what they have on, like to bait you to think that what you're looking for is what you're getting.
I would
please,
rather suggest this.
Before I come to you, please let me keep
It's very important.
Hold on, please. Let's just make it easy. I'm coming. Okay, speak quickly.
It is very important.
Please speak.
Precious is our sister. She expressed her emotions. What I want us to do is find ways to help her heal. That's one. Two.
Wait. Please.
Listen,
No. Please don't go there. Sorry. This podcast is not about anybody on this table.
Yes.
You understand? So let's take pressure out of this matter. I know pressure. She be actress.
Yes.
What she's saying now, she could not be acting.
Okay.
You understand? Her role. I know pressure very well. She's an actress. She done a lot of movies. She's a professional actress. You understand?
Okay.
Pressure. Let me tell you how pressure things sometimes. This is pressure for you. I know. You understand? You are saying B. She will say C. So you can balance. So what she's saying is not personal experience. She's just talking maybe what or something. I don't know what.
Thank you.
You understand? So that is precious for you. So if you follow pressures for this matter now, you not live here. You understand?
But I just want to say one thing.
Yeah, but yes, forget pressure. I know precious character.
Precious Mula. Precious Mula.
Preci.
Precious Mula.
So please,
I want to beg you. Guys are not slow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that part.
Yes, that part. Yeah, please, guys are not slow.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I didn't say
please.
every
You don't have to
guy.
beg her.
Please,
for
please,
it.
let's.
That's why.
Yes,
that's
Wait,
guys,
what I'm
guys.
saying.
Hey, guys.
Guys are not slow.
Let's not take it.
If we don't agree, It doesn't mean we're slow. We just have different opinions.
Yeah, but
And ways of
I
thinking,
was just
you know?
saying, why is
why I
guys
don't
so
wanna
slow? It's
saying
a
the same
phrase.
He's
It's
a
something
phrase. She wasn't
you
like
just
saying, guys,
say.
yes, please.
But if everybody is so emotional, that's why I'm just gonna.
You're
be
the one who's
quiet.
emotional. You're the one who's emotional.
But you know
Okay,
what?
I can be emotional, but
You-
the way you attack people sometimes.
Attack?
Wait, guys. Okay,
I'm done.
okay, wait, hold on,
Yes.
guys. Okay, see.
What were you saying?
Wait on.
See what they try to.
Wait, hold on, please. Let's go. Let's take this matter slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Wahala Dey Abroad, you don't start here. All this wahala.
What were you saying? What were we
I'm
talking
coming.
about?
Our wahala now, people wait there outside. Now,
Right.
you don't bring wahala come here. So going forward, I don't think a woman should set her husband up because say they get issue. It's not right. You understand? Also, before you marry, pray to God. I tell people that you think I'm humble. No, wait, let me have money. Like Mr. Lopes or King Boston or Kelly Ansom or Mama Joy. I don't say pressure don't get money past me for now. You understand? So I can't take pressures now. You understand? So we are both looking for money. They do not know if I'm humble or not. You understand? So who you marry is very, very important to your life. It's just aside that they don't make women like Mr. Joy anymore. Very few.
Very interesting.
That's the truth. They don't make women like Adesua anymore. That's the truth. The Gen Z we have now, they are different. They think differently. Because why? They didn't see any structure from their parents. Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, it was easier. Like I was raised by my mom, to be respectful. These days, mama not there, papa not there. Who want to raise children? Like she said. You understand? So that child that grow up now. Now, for a child whose mom was always attacking the dad, whether it's a boy child or girl child, how would they be a good husband? How would they be a good wife? If my mom is attacking my dad all the time as a daughter, I would listen to my husband. I used to be in a situationship before recently. Then I discovered that what things I faced was what my father-in-law faced based on the information I got. You understand? And I don't to blame the person because now if I'm able to grow, if I grew up in a place where we say, like me, I was raised by a single mom. I tell people that it is hard for a single mom to raise this male child. I keep saying it. Now, I made a mistake I made in my life as a young man is that most of the women where I be with, I define my mama for there. You understand? The fact that my mom was nice to me, mama could be nice to me as a son and be very, very terrible to my father. I treat my father very bad. You understand? So I think both parents are important in raising a child because that child will get married tomorrow. Whatever you teach that child will reflect. Like I know, bros, Sister Joy, her husband. That bros, if you are outside the country, outside your house, you're in America. It's outside their house, you're in Nigeria. That bros, if you're in their house, you are in Nigeria. Forget the light day. You are in Nigeria. If you are outside the house, you're in school. You're an American. Go to that house. You are from Data.
Yes.
So
Island.
Island. So if you just do anyhow, you will receive laying of hands by the Holy Ghost. You understand? So how we raise our kids is very, very important. Thank you guys for coming for this podcast. You guys have been so much. If you continue, you could become IVG. You guys have been so much super wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wahala Dey Abroad. Follow us on all our social media handles. You understand? Before I move on, Mom, what's your social media handle?
Social media handle.
Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram is Women of Passion and Purpose. That's just it.
Yeah, you're on Facebook?
On Instagram, yes, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube too. And that's just it. Yes,
okay.
Women of Passion and Purpose.
Okay.
Then for the business is Pearl Standard KINC. We have our website too.
Okay. .com or .com? Okay.
Yes, pearlstandardcare.com.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Mr. Kelly, I know you have a Celeb Island.
Mm-hmm.
What's your handle?
Yeah, so I made my handle is Kelly Handsome, without a D, KELLYHANSOME. And Celeb Island is Africa's first indigenous social media platform. So everybody should also sign up on it.
Yeah,
so
sign up.
those are my two handles.
Thank you. Mr. King Boston.
MC King Boston.
On Instagram,
MC King Boston.
Facebook,
MC King Boston.
after address.
MC King
Mr. Lopes.
Yes, Mr. Lopes 1 MRLOBS1.
Instagram.
Wow.
Instagram.
Pressure
Pressure Mueller.
at it's Instagram.
Pressure Mueller.
All right. Mine is Edo Charles One Instagram, but please follow us on all our platforms. Wahala Dey Abroad on YouTube is Edo Charles TV. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Share. Don't let the devil use you. Share. Let God use you. Right. Thank you. This is Wahala Dey Abroad. Thank you, guys. This has been one of the most attackful. I think they call it attackful.
Hot seats.
All seats. All seats. To the point that even Pressure Mula I read.
No, I really want to get that one over there. He's my
So
target,
to
like,
the point that wait, you are seeing your hold on, please.
no,
Please,
that's
wait,
one.
wait,
That
guys,
one over there.
wait. To the point that Pressure Mula and Kelly Asom almost want to begin talking about village matter. Thank you, guys, but please don't forget this is Wahala Dey Abroad. You don't go see them in Jesus' name. Oh. Thank you for coming up. Let's put us together. Thank you very much for coming. My name is Edo Charles. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. Bye bye.
Wahala Dey Abroad with Edo Charles and Click.